Are we on?
You getting ready to come on now.
Oh, shit. All right.
That's them. What's going on, family? What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth, man, and this is indeed the Smoke City Mobcast, man. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly appreciate you. Shout out to the LDBC, man. That is Lions Den Boxing Community. Be sure you go and visit the website over at www.ldbcsports.com, man. Create a profile while you're over there. It's absolutely 100% free. Also, man, be sure that every Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you tune in to the Smoke City Mobcast presented by the Lions Den Boxing Community. Having a little technical difficulty here, so you guys go ahead and bear with us, man, while we work this thing out. Also, be sure to download the LDBC mobile app, whether you are Team Apple or Team Android. We do have a mobile app for you. So be sure you download that mobile app. Once again, it is absolutely 100% free. So I'm trying to get here to the screen. So y'all bear with me, man. Let me see what we have going on here. Let me see. Having a little bit. Okay. Not a problem with us. Salute panel. Okay. Can y'all hear us? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, indeed. Can y'all hear me? I want to be sure y'all just let me know y'all can hear me in the chat room. I think y'all can. But let me know just in case. Like I said, we are dealing with a little bit of technical difficulties, giving us a little. Yes, you can hear me, y'all. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So we're gonna go ahead on and rock. Once again, be sure to download the LDBC mobile app, man. Whether you Team Apple or Team Android, we do have a mobile app for you, man. It is absolutely 100% free. And when I say free, I'm talking free, real free. Let's see. Think we might be on to something here. Let me see. We might be on to something. Salute to the chat, man. Mike James 616. What's up, baby? Ancestral Rage. Let's get it. Mike James, I hit you already. Dale McWayne, what's going on, family? Gravy Davy, it's all gravy, baby. What's going on, man? The Jimmy J Smooth Network. What's happening, family? Excuse me. Abel Mahari, what's going on, family? Yes, indeed. Sheldon Holmes, what's happening? Architect, what's going on? Winston Lee, J1 Pro, Miss Boxing, what's happening, Miss Boxing? Yes, indeed. Hey, love. Excuse me. Jay Good, Stormy B Man, my OG St. Cruising. What's going on, family? Nitty G, Earl Taylor Sr. What's going on, family? James Kendrick, Maurice McElroy. Let me see. United Boxing Talk, Brian Hunter. Let me see. Corner Girl 66. Hey, love. What's happening? Lewis Hinton. What's going on? Mark Wonderlick, all the way out in Utah, man. What's going on? Train 22. What's happening, family? Let me see. Charles D. What's up? Charles D is free. What's shaking, baby? D. Will. Ronaldo Tull. Tay Brown. Tay Brown. Hey, Tay Brown. Are you a lady? Are you my mother? Tay Brown. Are you a lady? What's going on, Tay Brown? Let me see. MLB. What's up, baby? Fans Perspective. Big Facts. Yes, indeed. E Munchie. What's up, baby? Whatever, man. What's happening? Hustler Slim. What's up, baby? Let me see. Armand Rice, what's going on, man? James Pete, what's happening? D-Lo 404, what's up? Train 22, I think we got them all. Botten South D-Town, what's up, baby? Let me see. I think we got them all. I think we got Legendary Top Cats, what's happening? I emailed you, family. I emailed you. I got the Sicilian message you sent me, boy. I emailed you that, family, so you should have a link cutting. Chef Boyardee, what's up, baby? Marcus the Great, what's happening? Ancestral Rage, salute. Tony Snowflakes, what's up, baby? Oh, man, y'all coming through. This thing moving fast. This thing is main event Mark. What's up, baby? Ron Finkler, what's happening? Lawrence Williams, what's going on, baby? Akeem the Great, what's good? Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Thank y'all so much once again for tuning in, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all, man. Let's get to it. KQKC, what's going on, family?
Hey, what's going on, my brother? What's happening?
Man, you got it, bro. Tell the people how they can follow you, man.
What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna say you can follow me on YouTube at the end of all my videos and live streams. You can reach me at all my Gmail, email, Twitter, and my PayPal accounts. So you can follow me at KC Boxing Channel on YouTube.
Yes, indeed.
So,
Yes, indeed. Stay ready. What's going on, family?
What's going down?
Man, you got it, man. You got it. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Man, you can follow me at Stay Ready Boxing TV on YouTube and on Instagram. And you can follow me on my regular Twitter account, Boss Mac of SDS1222. And it is what it is already.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Body Snatcher, what's up, baby?
Not much. How you doing?
Man, I'm blessed, man. It's all good, man. How you feeling? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yes, indeed. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Man, you can follow me right here on YouTube at the Body Snatcher Boxing MMA and Fitness. And also on my Instagram at Body Snatcher 1987.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And the homie Ticket TV. Ticket, what's good, baby?
What it do?
Man, you got it, family. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Man, listen. TicketTVmedia.com is the website. Ticket TV on YouTube. And also Ticket TV Boxing on YouTube. And also, throughout the course of this video, I'm going to be dropping a link in that live chat room. We got all the customized LDBC merchandise. And I'm telling y'all right now, when I say the merchandise is on a whole nother level, y'all know I ain't lying, right? We got the customized LDBC jackets, the big sizes, all different colors. We got the hoodies, the full print front and back hoodies. And we got the regular hoodies as well. We got the shoes. We got the LDBC sneakers out in the merchandise store. Also, we got the LDBC seat covers, customized seat covers for your car. We got the LDBC license plates for your whips, so y'all repping right when y'all riding around in these streets. You understand what I'm saying? What else we got? We got the LDBC customized watches. All you got to do is go look in the merchandise store, man. We got everything, T-shirts, all kind of stuff. I'm coming out with a whole new ladies line for the LDBC, for all the ladies as well. But we got stuff in there for y'all too. The hoodies, tees, all that stuff. So shout out to everybody that's been supporting the merchandise store. Y'all keep supporting the merchandise store. I'm going to drop a link. And like I said, all you got to do is go in there and have fun.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So I'm gonna go. I know we got the hoop on and everything. So I'm gonna go to you first, Ticket. I want to know your thoughts, Ticket, with regard to this this news about Abner Mares and him coming out of the Tank Davis card.
Man, you know, I see some people saying they think that he faking. I don't know, man. I don't believe it. I don't see Abner Mares as that type of dude, man. I've checked Abner Mares in the past. He seemed like he's a stand-up type of dude, dog. He seemed like he ain't ducking no smoke. So he must really be hurt, in my opinion. I don't think he's the type of dude that's gonna go this far and then back out of a fight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to be honest, it's a good fight for him. You know what I'm saying? If he beat Tank Davis, look what it do for his career. Even though he wouldn't beat Tank Davis, but I'm just saying, I don't see no reason why he would lie and say, you know, he got hurt. You know what I'm saying? And would back out the fight. So I just think that it's one of those unfortunate situations for Tank Davis. It would have been a good name on his resume, good look, good fight. But he ain't getting no pushover from what I heard his replacement. You know what I'm saying? If that's true, he ain't getting no pushover. So I don't think that Abner Mares is faking, man. I've checked Abner Mares out for a while now. He don't seem like he cut from that cloth, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was mad at Pacquiao in the past for not doing what the hell he was supposed to do. And he caught a whole lot of heat for criticizing Pacquiao. So, like I said, I don't see Abner Mares as that type of dude, bro.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me bring it on back to Body Snatcher. Body Snatcher. Same question, man. We got the news that Abner Mares is pulling out of the fight versus Tank Davis because of an injury. What are your thoughts on that situation?
Yeah, actually, I was agreeing with Ticket too. I was just saying myself earlier. Abner Mares, man. Yeah, I never really heard of him like doing stuff like this. Like man. So yeah, I'm thinking like, yeah, it must have been somewhere he probably couldn't train at all, right? Like he couldn't do the right movements with his body that he really need. Where he just said, well, and I'm about to go up against a killer like Tank, and I can't even do like my rounds like I need to. Yeah, maybe that's the best thing to do is to pull up, especially if you got an injury enough that's going to make your performance less, and then you're going up against a killer. So my thoughts is, man, hopefully you get back and they'll be ready to fight the next time, and the next time they'll be ready with no injuries and everything, and that way we'll hear no excuses or nothing. The Tank won't beat him regardless, though. Yeah, was going to beat him regardless anyway.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me go over. Excuse me. Let me go over to Stay Ready. Stay Ready. Same exact question.
Man, to be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you. I think I'm not gonna say he's not scared, but I ain't gonna say he is either. I'm gonna say something ain't right because it just don't add up. Every time I hear undisclosed injury, it doesn't sound right because I feel like y'all put that out there until you can figure out what you can say. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard 3 different injuries just today. I heard it was an eye injury. I heard it was an elbow injury. I heard it was a hand injury. And still nobody came out but Dan Raphael and said it was an elbow injury. I don't know what kind of injury you got. It's an undisclosed injury. So y'all coming up with an excuse at this point. Same thing with Christina Hammer when she pulled out the Clarissa Shields fight. She said undisclosed injury. She could have been pregnant. We don't know. We don't know what the injury is. This is boxing. Most of the time when people pull out a fight because of injury, they disclose the injury and let you know what it was. Shoulder injury, a broken hand, bruised ribs, something. You'll let them know something. When not telling something, it makes you question what is his thought process, what's going on in the camp. It might not be that he's not scared. He could be just he having a terrible camp and he don't feel like he's gonna come in this fight 100% ready. So he's pulling out. So he's gonna say disclosed injury for that case. But what I'm saying is that's we don't know the issue. I just feel like it's something, and I don't think the injury is the reason he's pulling out of this fight.
Yes, indeed. KC, same exact question, man. Your thoughts on Mares pulling out of this fight?
Well, first of all, we all know that, that's not Mares, like y'all said. But Mares was young when he fought Johnny Gonzalez and was bloody and, was showing, he just was a young, hungry lion at that time. But now he's older. And now I think Stay Ready has got hit on something, because, no one, if their camp is not going right, ain't nobody going to get in there with Tank. He already is an underdog in the fight. Then you come in there, like Body Snatcher said also. If you can't throw the right jab, if you can't do the movements you want to do, then you ain't getting in there and just, make your career just go on down the drain. You'd rather step away, come up with an excuse, and live to fight another day. That's how I look at it. You ain't young. He ain't young like he used to be. He can't go in there and take all them blows and cuts and keep on fighting like that. So he don't want to, put himself and reputation out there like that. He don't need to go in there and just say, okay, I'll take it. Now, Tank, he gonna be fighting this guy Ruiz. I don't know a lot about him, but I know he's not that great. I know he's more like a B-level fighter. Now, Tank don't need to be fighting nobody like that. He need to still stay up there and around that A- level. So I don't know. I really don't know what to say because I heard 2 or 3 different excuses. So, but boxing is boxing, man. He could have got hurt in sparring. The sparring partner probably was trying to, kill the motherfucker in there. I don't know. But it's boxing. Anything can happen.
That's the fact. That's the fact. Coach is in the building. Coach, what's going on, baby?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Been waiting to get up in here for a long time. How the fuck everybody doing in here?
What's going on, Coach?
What's going on, man? It's a pleasure to be on the panel with all y'all brothers, man. Damn.
Yes, indeed. Salute, Coach, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Okay, man. Come to CSH Combat Sports, and also subscribe to my backup channel, CSH Combat Reloaded. Okay, and fuck YouTube. All right.
And we want to know, man, your thoughts on. We got the news about Abner Mares pulling out his fight versus Tank Davis. What are your thoughts on that?
Come on, man. This dude ain't hurt. This dude ain't hurt, man. This dude ain't hurt. Look, man. This the same dude that fought Leo Santacuti. So come on, man. Come on. And lost to Leo Santacuti. You know, wasn't in the best. I don't think he was at his best fighting Santacuti, if you ask me. I don't think he was. Come on, this man ain't hurt, man. Look, this man, he saw them photographs, Tank ripped, Tank head got muscles in it. Look, man, Abner Mares saw that. He said, hell no, Holmes. Hell no. No. Not gonna fight him now. No, Holmes. No, I'm gonna get my ass whooped. No. And see, he probably had a bad training camp too, man. And he got to thinking about it, man. Is this ass whooping really worth the money that I'm not gonna get? I'm finna go in here and be a stepping stone for Tank Davis, man. Come on, man. You got to disclose the injury. What injury? Okay. I mean, what, did you get surgery? Your shoulder surgery? I mean, what? No, man. No, he had heart surgery because he ain't got no damn heart. He ain't want no parts of Tank Davis, man. That's what it is, man. This dude don't want Tank Davis. He can say it all he want to. He can say he need more time to prepare. That's what it is, man. He need more time to prepare, man. And then what they do, man? Okay, they got one Mexican and then put him in there with another Mexican with Ruiz. What the hell? Do they just want Tank to whoop a Mexican's ass real bad or something? I mean, I'm curious, man, because this Ruiz guy, this is a damn short notice fight, man. Look, this guy, we need to call him a walking ass whooping, okay? Junior, we need to call him a walking ass whooping. This boy finna get a shit beat out of him. I mean, Abner Mares, you know, we knew he was gonna get his ass whooped. But now this boy Ruiz, he fooled, man. You know, y'all see, he was talking about he gonna get in there. Yeah, I'm gonna knock out Tank Davis. You ain't knocking shit out, man. Yeah, you gonna get knocked out. You gonna get knocked the fuck out, okay? It's gonna be a man. This boy Ruiz going to sleep, man. He going to sleep. I feel bad for him. I know he needed the money. He took this short notice fight. They'll probably pay about what, 60 grand to get in there and get his ass whooped. I mean, hell. I mean, yeah. Would you go in there for? I would fight Tank Davis for 60,000. Shit, I get in there. I get, well, you know, but compared to me though, Tank like a little kid. But for this Ruiz dude, if I was Ruiz size, yeah, I get my ass whooped. That's what's gonna happen, man. He getting his ass whooped.
Damn. Hey, my brother, 503 Line in the building. What's up, baby?
Yeah, man. What's up? What's up?
Man,
Yeah,
you tell people how they can follow you.
yeah. Follow me at 503 Line, man, on YouTube right here. You know what I'm saying? And shit, follow us on Instagram too at Smoke City Mobcast. You feel me? So I guess we talking about Tank new opponent, Hugo or whatever. I'm not impressed, man. You know, I'm really disappointed, man. I was looking forward to this fight. You know, I really want to see what Tank gonna do, man. After this fight, man, I think he should go ahead and move up to 135 where Smoke at. You know what I'm saying? You know, like my boy Max said, is top heavy up there at 135. You got a bunch of elite guys at 135, like Lomachenko, Easter, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, just to name a few. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where all the big fights is at, man. Ain't nobody at 130 for Tank. You know what I'm saying? But man, yeah, like Coach said, man, this is a walking body. You know what I'm saying? He gonna probably knock this dude out in like 6 or 7 rounds at best. You know, cause he ain't even had no full training camp to fight Tank, man. And we're just gonna have to see what Tank gonna do next, man. After this, you know.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Okay. I'll cook on it a little bit. Man, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not so sure. I never pictured Mares being the dude to do that, but also, you know, being the young student of human nature that I am, you know, honestly speaking, I pay attention to shit, man. And when Garcia was talking that shit about Tank better be in shape if he don't come in, or he better be on weight. If he come in overweight, there's no fight, so on and so forth. There was just an essence of something that was given into the atmosphere, and I just smelled it, and I caught a whiff of it, and I was just like, is that Summer's Eve? Is that, what is that? I smell coochie. You feel me? I just smelled it. I smelled the scariness. I smelled the uneasiness. And so with this situation coming out the way that it played out, here we are 2 weeks before the fight. And, now, he's pulling out because of an injury. I'm exactly like Coach said. I think they were trying to gauge Mares' camp to see if he was having a good camp or not. They were trying to gauge Tank. They were trying to see, was Tank going to be, what was he going to look like here? Was he going to be in LA drunk? Was he going to be running around with Broner? What was he going to be? Was he going to have a pot belly, you know what I'm saying, this weekend? Was he having a fat camp, so on and so forth? And, hey, man, and sisters, I apologize in the chat. I need to mind my manners. Apologies to all my sisters in the chat. I didn't mean that. I was only kidding. Man, and when, like you said, these pictures surfaced the Tank, this motherfucker is ripped up. You know what I'm saying? He looked like one of them, I don't know. You used to see them, the garbage pail kids and shit, and they had the ones that was like the army dudes and all that. They be shredded all up, man. That dude looked like he was, you know what I'm saying? He ready to fuck some shit up. And Mares said, shit, not going in there, period. And I honestly think that's what happened. You know what I mean? You popped all that good shit. It was a step up fight, obviously. He was moving up, obviously. So it just wasn't, like Coach said, it was the recipe for ass whooping. It was a thorough ass whooping coming. He had a foster child ass whooping coming, and he didn't want no parts of it, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But, I don't know. I'm an educator, so I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? I do something totally different for a living. I don't get punched in the face. Let me go to you, 503 Line. So, Line, man, we got that news that came from Bob Arum. He released the shit where he talked about he basically killed the fight between Bud and Pacquiao. You know what I mean? And everybody, the boxing world has kind of been in an uproar with regard to that situation. What are your thoughts on Bob Arum, aka Scam Daddy, releasing that statement, and your thoughts on Bud being there and where he's at with Top Rank?
You said me, right, bro?
Yep, it's on you.
Oh, okay. I mean, this is what I've been telling people, for the longest about this whole Crawford and Spence shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to blame Earl and Terrence, but a lot of times, man, it's the promoters, man. And I don't know if Bob Arum is getting senile or Alzheimer's or what. You know what I'm saying? But he just starting to let a lot of cats out the bag, like dropping gems, and people is catching on to him. And you right, bro. He didn't want Manny Pacquiao to, I guess, get personal eye damage or whatever the case may be from Crawford. He didn't want Crawford to body him. He could have paid Pacquiao the money, bro. Just like black fight fans say on Trill Boxing Talk, man. You could have paid him. You know what I'm saying? He went to PBC, no problem. Fought Adrian Broner his first fight over there. I want to fight Earl Spence. I'll fight Keith Thurman. No problem. You know what I'm saying? So, but you gotta pay him. You know what I'm saying? He made $14 million out the gate, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bob Arum could have paid him to fight Crawford, man, if he really wanted it. And that's what I'm saying. Just like after this fight with Amir Khan and Earl and Mikey, when they both knocked these dudes the fuck out, Earl knocking out Mikey, Crawford knocking out Amir Khan, we gotta push for that fight, bro. Period. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, man. I'm tired of Bob Arum holding up fights. Don't want to pay nobody. Don't want to do this. Don't want to do that. I'm sick of it, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit needs to happen now, bro. Keith Thurman ain't gonna fight Spence. He ain't gonna fight Crawford. Porter bitch ass ain't gonna do it. I'm sorry. I know that's your boy. You know what I'm saying? Ohio, but hey, bro, it is what it is, man. I'm tired of these dudes ducking, man. Spence and Crawford next. Make the fight, man.
Yes, indeed. The brother World Worker just fell in the building. World Worker, what's happening, family?
What's up, man?
Man, you got it, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
You can follow me somewhere over the rainbow on Tuesdays, but normally you can reach me on YouTube on World Breaker Fighting, on YouTube, Twitch, World Breaker Fighting Live on Twitch, World Breaker Fighting on Twitter, World Breaker Fighting on Instagram, and Breaker Jones on Facebook. Y'all need to go ahead and sign up with World Breaker Fighting on Twitch. We need to get to 100 before I get started on February the 15th. We'll be doing our first broadcast Friday, February 15th on Twitch. Hopefully simultaneously with the YouTube channel as well. So that's how we roll it. So what we talking about, man? I just filed in, bro.
Yes, indeed. I need to get your thoughts on Abner Mares pulling off of that Tank Davis card, or that fight versus Tank Davis.
Really don't know much about it, man, other than it happened. A lot of people are speculating that Mares is faking an injury to avoid the smoke. Again, I'm not really an expert on the midget division, so it's not really my focus. Tank is a talented young man. Mares is talented. I don't know if he's as talented as Tank, but hey, it is what it is, man. People pull out of fights. That fight was supposed to happen next week or this week?
Next week.
Yeah, it would, for me, unless the dude got in a car accident, it would seem that there's a little subterfuge going on. So, and I want to add one more point. I think for a lot of these guys, and this is kind of outside, I was addressing some comments on a video that I did. I asked a few questions on these videos earlier today, and I was asking about Pacquiao. So some guy figured in his limited IQ way that I was asking, I was complaining about Manny Pacquiao when I was actually asking the question, why isn't Pacquiao fighting an Errol Spence, a Terrence Crawford, or anybody else? What I've concluded is that some of these guys wish they could beat up a black guy. I'm not really into those race conversations, but really I have to conclude some of these guys they want to live through these guys wishing they could beat up a black guy. If they could go out in the street and beat up, Big Kermit or whoever the fuck is out in the street, that's what they're about. So guys, I caution you when dealing with these people, understand their mindset. They wish they could be you. They wish they could defeat you. And that's how I see it. I know it's a little deviation, but I had to get on that, man. I had to say what was on my mind.
And they broke too. They ain't got no money.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna come on right on cue. I'm coming over to you, Coach. Coach, talk to me, man. What's going on with Bob Arum, aka Scam Daddy, and his statements about him killing the Pacquiao versus Bud Crawford fight?
See, old Bobby. Robert Arum Sr. He tried to milk Pacquiao for more money, man, because he's been doing it for years. And of course, we, Junior, here in the LDBC, we was telling Pacquiao goofy ass, we tried to tell him, look, this dude milking you, he gonna try to milk you for more money, okay? He didn't kill the fight. Pacquiao said, hell no, I ain't fighting no Terrence Crawford. And get my ass whooped like this? Bob, I don't know. That's what he told Bob. That was the conversation. Bob put him in that office and said, look, man, I'm gonna need you to fight. I'm gonna need you to get in there and fight Crawford. Manny Pacquiao looked at this dude. Hell no. Wait, what you mean fight Crawford? I'm going to be a senator. I'm just doing my job. I want the prostitute. I don't want to get in here with Terrence Crawford and get my ass whooped. No. Whoa, no. I'm an old man now. He's a young man. See, the conversation had already been had. Pacquiao was scared. He didn't want no smoke, okay? Pacquiao didn't want no smoke. And then when the coast is clear, he get his ass in there with Jeff Hearn, thinking it was a cherry pick, and Jeff Hearn went in there and whooped his ass. Okay? I don't care what these people tell you. Jeff Hearn whooped that boy ass. He went in there and bodied up Pacquiao. Pacquiao tried all that crazy shit that he do. The leaping in, jumping off his feet. Man, look, to take an ass whooping like that, and then to see Terrence Crawford whoop Jeff Hearn ass like that, that was extra added incentive for him not to fight Bud Crawford. If he got in there with Bud Crawford, Bud would have knocked him out. Okay? Yeah, and I know all these Pacquiao fans and these damn Pinoy dudes running around here. Because, these dudes, they show up all of a sudden now. But, come on, you damn Pacquiao fans. Y'all some dumbasses. Y'all know this boy can't beat Terrence Crawford. You knew that Bob Arum was ushering this boy into his damn death. Okay? He was finna pass the torch over to Crawford. Crawford was supposed to go there and whoop up on Manny's little ass, okay, make Manny in there, you know, knock Manny out, and then he was going to be the next star at Top Rank where Bob Arum could just milk Crawford. But Pacquiao fucked all that up, okay? He fucked it all up. Bob Arum ain't had nothing to do with that, y'all, okay? He had nothing to do with that. Pacquiao was all Pacquiao, okay? That's why him and Freddie Roach fell out, man. Freddie Roach was like, well, hey, you know, you ought to just take the fight, man. I mean, shit, it'll be your last big fight. Man, Manny was like, hell no. I'm not fighting the guy. Why? Why? So Bob can make some more money and I don't make anything? Because, you know, it would have been a big fight, man. And Bob would have promoted the hell out of that shit, too. And think about it, man. With Crawford, where Crawford is now, you know, we've been saying this for years that Terrence Crawford, he not being promoted as well as he should be, okay? He not. And we noticed that, remember, he had his first pay-per-view. Damn thing only did about 50,000 pay-per-views, okay? Or between 50 and 75,000. So we know he ain't being promoted, right? Okay? That's not the thing. Manny Pacquiao is guilty as charged, okay? Manny, stop fucking with them prostitutes.
Damn. And that Hennessy. Quit drinking that Hennessy with your drunk ass.
I like the coochie.
Hey, let me go over to KKC.
Hey, messing with y'all, man.
My brother. Same exact question, man. What are your thoughts on Scam Daddy and him killing the Bud Crawford fight?
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you, look, Bob Arum, you know, first, you know, Oscar De La Hoya, he used him. Then he got him out of there. Then he used Floyd. He got Floyd ass out of there because Pacquiao. He used Pacquiao. Now, Terrence Crawford said, hell, you know, I don't give a fuck. You know, hey, this is my last time to shine. So I'll fight whoever. And I'm not going to PBC. Why PBC can't come over here? Now, this is Pacquiao. I mean, this is Crawford saying this shit. Now, Crawford saying that, hey, look, I'm on the best sports channel it is. But ESPN, EPSN don't, whatever, fuck. They don't give a shit about boxing. Matter of fact, they made these dumbasses go get an app. But Showtime, they focus on boxing. So Crawford, I'm not saying he's a dumb motherfucker, but you know, he's just not that bright. You know, and Bob Arum, his days are numbered, you know, from the time he got caught paying that official off with $100,000, you know, to now. You know, his days are numbered. He know that. He need a big fight, and he need it quick, or just like Eddie Hearn. You know, you got to produce or to stay relevant, and that ain't gonna happen from Bob. And I believe he fucked it up. He did. Floyd wasn't lying. Floyd wasn't lying. He was holding that fight up. He was marinating that fight. It wasn't Pacquiao. It wasn't Floyd. It was Bob. It was Bob Arum. Why? Because he hated Al Heyman. So he decided him and Oscar, Special Oscar, were going to sue Al. But Al got the last laugh. So now he think he a ghost, or he, you know, Bob just fucking senile now. You know, yeah, I believe he did. Yes, he did. You know, it's time to, you know, when your days are numbered, it's time to just, you know, confess to everything. You know, just tell it. Just tell it all. You know, what can happen? You know, he about to go away. So that's what I feel. Yeah, he did the shit. No doubt about it. And Pacquiao, too dumb to understand, too slow to catch up. So what'd he do? Still in the Philippines because his ass can't get back over here. So, hey, smart as Al is, he made a deal. Okay, bring your ass on over here, but you're going to be fighting for me. So, that's what happened. So, I believe, yeah, Bob Arum, he fucked it up.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Let me go over to my brother BFTB. BFTB just fell in the building. What's going on, brother?
What's popping, the truth? The original truth? What it do?
Man, my God, you got it, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Shit, they know where the graveyard's at, man. BFTV Boxing on Instagram and YouTube.
Yes, indeed. Let me roll it back. I want to hear your thoughts on the Mares pulling off of the card versus Tank Davis.
Man, first off, I didn't give a fuck about the fight in the beginning. I don't give a fuck that he pulled out now. Listen, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, dog. That ain't the best fighting the best. That's just the best fighting somebody. So I don't really give a fuck. I never really cared about the fight to start out with. You know what I'm saying? I was never one of them guys like, damn, this is gonna be a good fight. This might be a good fight. No, hell no. Tank was gonna destroy this dude. He was put in there like Tank is getting promoted horribly, absolutely horribly. This dude is a young lion. He should have at least 3 fights a year, at least. You know what I'm saying? He should be out there all the time. And we should know this dude for fighting, not for being fat and fucking hanging around with motherfucking weirdos and doing stupid ass shit. And we shouldn't know him for none of that. For none of that shit. We should know this dude for being in the ring destroying people. He's young. He's talented as fuck. I mean, we know this dude for all the wrong things. So I never really gave a fuck about that fight.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me go over the legendary Topcast. Topcast, what's up, family? Legendary Topcast, you on mute, baby. You there?
Peace.
There you go.
Peace. What's up with it? Cutting?
Man, you got it. You got it. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Oh, man, you can follow me on Instagram at Legendary Topcast _22. You can follow me at Legendary Topcast right here on YouTube. Turn up.
Yes, indeed. I want to hear your thoughts on Bob Arum coming out and spreading the news that he's the person responsible for Bud Crawford not fighting Pacquiao.
Hey, Truth. Yeah, Truth. No, I didn't cook on that yet. Just know that.
I got you. Go ahead, Topcast.
Well, you know, Bob Arum, like you goddamn right, I did it. You know what I'm saying? Me, I ain't trying to hide. You know, I pimp with a heavy hand. You know, so goddamn right. He couldn't just pass the torch over to Terrence Crawford like that. He ain't got the complexion for the protection of the collection, goddamn. You know what I mean? He wanted that to slide over to Lomachenko. He was trying to, he kept trying to make that fight with Lomachenko and Pacquiao. At the same time, Terrence Crawford didn't sign a new deal yet. When he just had a hold on, he could have got that fight to happen. Terrence Crawford didn't sign that deal yet, so I can't let you get this stardom. You go out here and beat the shit out of Pacquiao, shine on Pacquiao out here, and you already pound for pound, and you start getting that recognition, that international glory and shit like that. I can't just let you, and then you burn off and start Terrence Crawford promotions or something. So yeah, he had to pin with a heavy hand. Bitch, I'm keeping money in my purse, and I can't just let you shine like that. So yeah, I mean, he coming out now because, I mean, what he got to lose now? You know what I'm saying? Terrence Crawford, he booked Inc. You know what I'm saying? You belong to me. So yeah, he come on now. You know, Terrence Crawford really can't do nothing right now.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, let me take it back to BFTB. BFTB, go ahead, man. Click on that Bob Arum.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm waiting on this one. Listen, man. Terrence Crawford, I love the dude. My number one pound-for-pound fighter, period. That's my number one pound-for-pound fighter. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn what anybody says. He's number one pound-for-pound to me, right? But he's dumb as a box of rocks. Straight up. Dumb as a box of rocks. Bro, this boy told you to your face. I took food off your table. I took money out your pocket. I took food off your plate. I took food away from your family. I did that. Yes, I did that. Now what? You know what I'm saying? For years, we were all sitting back talking about how Manny Pacquiao was ducking Terrence Crawford for years. You know what I'm saying? And after this little old bastard said that shit, I went and do my research, dog. Y'all already know you sick me on it. It's a wrap. Man, Manny Pacquiao agreed to fight that dude in 2017. In 2017, Manny Pacquiao agreed to fight Terrence Crawford. He agreed. And Terrence Crawford agreed to fight him. Bob Arum held that shit up. It's a little known fact that motherfuckers don't realize this shit. But Freddie Roach called him a boy. Freddie Roach said, "Yeah, we agreed to fight that boy from Omaha." That's a fact. Freddie Roach said that shit. He was like, and I think he agreed. He wants to fight us. Now we waiting on Al. Just notice how that shit it just went away. Don't nobody even talk about this shit. It just went away because Al. I mean, fucking Al never wanted that shit. Bob has never wanted that fight, dog. Never. Just like you said, he wanted to listen. Like my man Legendary said, dog. He wanted to slide this shit over to somebody with the complexion for the protection. And he never wanted this shit for Bud Crawford. Never. Even still, he still has a right now. That motherfucker can make the Terrence. He can Terrence Spence. He can He ain't pushing. He does not want that fight, dog. He don't want that fight. He didn't want Pacquiao. He damn sure don't want Errol Spence. He does not want it. This dude is holding this dude up. He's milking, waiting for Lomachenko to supposedly springboard into fucking superstardom. Then he's gonna start feeding Terrence Crawford to all these fucking killers left and right just to get his ass. Same shit he did with Manny Pacquiao towards the end of this motherfucking career. Bro, the worst decision that this dude did was sign back with Top Rank. That's the worst fucking decision he ever did. And I didn't believe it until motherfucker told him to his face, yes, I took food out your pocket. I took your table and money out your pocket. Now what?
Yes, indeed.
Could I chime in on that as well?
Yes, indeed. Hold on, Robert. We gon' I want to do, you know what, World Breaker, go ahead, bro.
I'm just now finding out. I thought I saw a headline on this earlier, but I've been kind of busy today. This being true, the first thing that comes to mind is, well, boss, Aaron, what we gonna do now, boy? I know old Terrence I was gonna do what you tell me to. Oh, Mr. Bob, what we gonna do? That's all I can think about. Listen,
game.
Terrence Crawford, bro. Listen, I like the kid. I think he's talented, but at the end of the day, he took an Uncle Remus contract. You know, he had complete freedom. Complete freedom to go anywhere he wanted to, and he decided to stay with Master Bob. And what he decided to do, and we're gonna pick cotton, and we're gonna get some hog maws and some greens, slave shit. Okay, this is the problem that I have with Terrence Crawford. It's the only problem that I have. You are legitimately capping for a guy who is putting his old dick upside your head the whole time.
Well, he was promised a lot of things, bro.
Hey, I promise you the moon. I promise you the star. We can go bale 100 grains of cotton, goddammit. But that's really what it is. They can promise this dude any and everything. Bob Arum's history states otherwise. His record is what he is. He is what his record says he is. Bob Arum's a cheat. Bob Arum's going to mess him over at the end of the day. Okay? I hear Terrence Crawford's getting $3.5 million a fight, plus a little bit of the concessions and all the other stuff, TV rights or whatever. But what's really happening is Terrence has been told what he's getting, and he's not really getting much. Listen, you got to look at Terrence Crawford's entire career. Who has Terrence Crawford fought? Who has Terrence Crawford really ever fought?
Well, I mean, come on now. He was the undisputed champion at 140, man.
I don't give a fuck.
No, man. No. We can't do that.
No,
we can't do that, man.
No, let me finish.
Nah, man. Come on now.
Coach, let me finish.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Because I'm going to make a point. Okay? At 140, unless you're a boxing aficionado, unless you're a hardcore boxing fan, unless you're that, you don't know who Terrence Crawford has fought. And what I mean by that is, it's not that Terrence Crawford hasn't fought talented people. Terrence Crawford has fought people who have no names outside of boxing. Therefore, Terrence Crawford is not a known commodity outside of boxing. He's been done a disservice. That's what people don't understand. Listen, I don't know who Lipinets is. Go ask 10 people on the street, do they know who Lipinets is?
I mean, 10 people don't know who Terrence Crawford is. I mean, what's your point?
But that's my point.
10 people don't know who Spence is, man. People don't know who Wilder is.
Hold on.
I mean, okay.
Let me finish my point. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, bro, this person's been done a disservice. Okay? And he doesn't realize it. He doesn't see it. At least you were saying that at Spence or Wilder, people don't know who they are. I think people know a little bit more about Deontay Wilder, and I think a few more people know who Errol Spence will be in March.
Yeah, but hey, Breaker.
The point that I'm trying to get at, boxing not a mainstream sport, man. That's what I'm getting at.
Coach,
Oh,
I kind of break. I kind of understand where Coach coming from too, because if we be honest, man, we got to think about this now. I mean, Terrence Crawford said something about it yesterday about, oh well, everybody talking about I ain't fought nobody, but who these guys fought. When you look at Earl Spence,
listen, y'all missing my point.
Hold on.
Not,
he can't even get the top guys in his own company to fight him on his own side. He can't even get Keith Thurman. He can't get Sean Porter. These guys don't want to fight him. Now I'm not saying that Sean Porter is a household name. I'm just saying he can't even get the best fighters on his side of the street to fight him. So all I'm saying is that even though there's a point that Terrence Crawford has been vastly mismanaged by Bob Arum, and he's been robbed, cheated, and done all kind of dirty, and he's just like he's Timothy Bradley 2.0. He don't care. He gonna sit over there and roll with the punches. You understand what I'm saying? Get what's given to him while Bob Arum keeps trying to push Lomachenko. But we got to tell the truth. Earl Spence fight a guy that was a lot smaller than him, that doesn't really have a big name, but he does have a backing because of his ethnicity. You understand what I'm saying? But Earl Spence been done a disservice too. If we tell the truth, he been done a disservice by Al Haym and them guys. Because why the hell can't he get Keith Thurman in the ring? Why the hell is Keith Thurman talking about cashing out with Manny Pacquiao? Why the fuck is Keith Thurman talking about not even fighting Earl Spence at all this year?
Can I make my point now?
Talking about, you understand what I'm saying? Doing a rematch with Sean Porter, and he's not even worried about Earl Spence right now. He keeps saying it, but we already know that fight is never gonna happen. So at the end of the day, beyond Mikey Garcia, which I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, everybody keep thinking Earl gonna get recognition. He not. They gonna shit all over Earl Spence once he crushed Mikey Garcia. Those are the facts. They gonna say you beat up on a smaller guy. You a bully, even though Mikey Garcia started this shit. That's how they gonna look at Earl Spence. They gonna say you a bully, you beat it up on a small guy, you called a guy out. You let a guy come fight you that wasn't your size when you had guys in your division that you didn't even want to fight. Now at the end of the day, do I believe Terrence Crawford wants to fight Earl Spence? Yes, I do. Bob Arum doesn't believe in Terrence Crawford, in my opinion, because a dude who wouldn't give Crawford a fight with Pacquiao in his own stable, I can't believe at this point in time. My mind has changed about the Earl Spence situation, except for Earl said one thing: why fight you when I can go fight Sean Porter? That's the easy route. And really, that's not the easy route, because you can't even fight Sean Porter, because Porter and K. Diddy don't want to fight you. So at the end of the day, man, this shit, you know what I'm saying, dog? It go both ways.
All right.
Earl Spence ain't no household name.
All right, y'all miss my fucking point. Y'all miss my point. I wasn't even talking about this shit. That was something that I was mentioning as I was trying to get to my point. Okay. The point is, the guy is in a contract with a guy who has a history of fuckery. Bottom line, fuckery since the 60s. Okay? When are people going to fucking learn that you can't suck Mass's dick and not get cum all over your face? I'm being real, god damn it, because I get tired of this shit. I get tired of hearing, oh shit, oh, Terrence Crawford did this and Terrence Crawford did that. I get sick and tired of the same fucking conversations over and fucking over again. When is there going to be liberation? When is there going to be freedom from this fuck shit? I get tired of the same shit over and fucking over.
So why are we not saying this about Usyk then?
I'm saying this about every goddamn body.
Man, come on, man. Come on, man.
Real talk.
No, man.
Real talk. I agree with what you're saying to an extent. Breaker, I agree with what you're saying to an extent. But all I'm saying is, we can't look and say, what has Terrence Crawford done or who has he fought? When we got to tell the truth, Earl Spence can't be the best guy.
Listen, y'all keep listen. You keep missing the point.
I'm missing.
We focus on Bob Arum, okay? Terrence Crawford,
right,
Bob.
What I'm saying is, look, homie, you can't focus on Bob Arum if Al Haymon can't give Earl Spence Keith Thurman.
Again,
if he can't give Earl Spence Thurman and Porter, who got the belts. He couldn't give him Thurman. He couldn't get him Porter. He couldn't get him Danny Garcia.
My fucks are out. I don't have them to give. Okay? Real talk. I'm talking about one thing right now. We were talking about Terrence Crawford, Bob Arum deal. I see what you're saying, Ticket. Coach, I see what you're saying. But there's no disrespect coming towards you guys whatsoever. My frustration is the continuous rotating conversation that goes nowhere. When is the advancement going to take place? When is the elevation and evolution going to take place? When are people going to stop subsisting on the titty? When are people going to get off that nipple? Okay, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for true independence. Okay,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I guess the question.
I'm not against you, Coach. I'm with you and I'm with Breaker. But all I'm saying is we got to call this shit both ways. Like Coach said, we can't look at Terrence Crawford and say, what the fuck has Terrence Crawford done? When we looking at Earl Spence and all the people in the chat room are saying Al's not a promoter, we all know Al put these fights together. Listen,
Al's a promoter in everything but name. Let's keep it real.
True.
Listen, it's his responsibility to get Earl Spence those guys. You have to get Earl Spence Sean Porter. You got to tell Sean and Kenny Porter, I'm not fucking protecting you, son of a bitch.
You have to buy a sanctioning body. That's what you have to do.
No. But I'm saying they're all under PBC. The word should be this. Look, motherfucker, if you're not gonna fight Earl Spence, go to fucking the zone and fight nobody, nigga. Period. Because I'm Xing your ass out. The same thing with Keith Thurman. This shit is disgusting. This motherfucker run around with a fucked up hand. First he's talking about he might miss the rest of this whole year. Now, oh well, you know, the Pacquiao fight, I can go to the Philippines and fight Pacquiao. Cut the shit. It's bullshit. They should have cut that shit down. What happened to the Pacquiao fight being for Earl Spence?
Hey, Junior, send Curtis a link.
And that goes to Keith Thurman. This bullshit. Thurman been out for 2 fucking years. They shitting on Earl Spence. And to me, Earl Spence is the best fighter in the division. And they shitting on him on the PBC side, in my opinion. Because I'm telling y'all something. This fight right here against Mikey Garcia is setting Earl Spence up for major failure. And the reason why I say that is because everybody know he gonna smash this dude. And after he smash him, watch what them big publications do. They gonna pull down their pants and take a shit all over him. They not gonna give him no credit, and they gonna shit all over his name, and they gonna make it seem like they gonna forget that Mikey Garcia was the one who started this bullshit. They gonna forget that Mikey barked up that tree. But watch what they do to Earl Spence. I can't get it by me that people think that Earl Spence finna get some notoriety from this shit. The only notoriety he gonna get is hate. Period. I'm telling y'all right now, them motherfuckers gonna despise his ass.
And you know, guys, and look, here go the thing, man. When we talk about Crawford, man, I've had my criticism of Crawford when it comes to him in media. But, you know, I mean, come on, man. Guy fought Gamboa. Okay, dangerous fight. The guy fought Felix Diaz. That's a dangerous fighter, man. Okay, Terrence Crawford just made these guys look normal. Okay, he made them look normal. He went in there and made them look normal. Hell, you know, don't nobody talk about, you know, Jeff Hearn going in there and beating the hell out of Manny Pacquiao. I mean, people say, oh, well, you know, Manny got robbed. But, you know, Terrence Crawford going there and dispatch of Jeff Hearn. I'm talking about made Jeff Hearn look amateur, threw Jeff Hearn around that damn ring, knocked out Jeff Hearn. Something Manny Pacquiao couldn't even do, man. I'm just saying that we got very few fighters in the sport that actually want to become undisputed, okay? Julius Ndongo, at the time when Crawford fought him, he was undefeated. He was undefeated, man. Okay? I mean, and Julius Ndongo was having his rise. See, I'm not sitting here saying, well, Julius Ndongo is the best opponent. But, you know, damn, he wasn't the worst opponent. I mean, it's like, you know, so, I mean, the damn dude ain't did nothing. He ain't did anything, you know? And I get pissed off when people run that whole, that whole Vasily Lomachenko. Oh, he this, he that, you know? But then you got Terrence Crawford out here, you know, being undisputed. Okay, you got Terrence Crawford moving up, man. He moved up, fought the bigger Jeff Hearn. You got Terrence Crawford who moved up, who won't Spence. Okay, he calling out Garcia. He calling out Porter. He calling out Thurman. But we know the three-headed dragon, okay? Garcia, K. Diddy's son, and Keith Thurman. We know that they don't want no parts of Terrence Crawford. I mean, we know that. They don't want no part of that guy.
Or
so what is he supposed to do now, man? What is he supposed to do? Okay, like, you know, I mean, are we supposed to keep on continuously over criticizing the guy when the guy trying to make the best fight the best?
I don't.
But the best don't want to fight the best, man. But the best don't want to fight him, man.
Coach, that's on Crawford too, Coach. And this is my last thing I'm gonna say about this. This on Crawford too, because Crawford can't be running around here looking like Boo Boo the Fool, motherfucker. You know Bob Arum fucked you over. You know he fucked you out of that fight. You've been hearing what he's been saying about Lomachenko. This dude been acting like Lomachenko is the best fucking fighter since Muhammad Ali. and he got you on his stable, and you're undefeated. This motherfucker don't even got 15 fights.
And that's
So
my
he knows
problem.
he ain't stupid. This motherfucker know what's going on. And then let me address the brother in the live chat room, Earl Taylor Sr. I ain't shitting on Al Heyman, my nigga. I'm calling the shit right down the goddamn line. Who the fuck have they put Earl Spence in there with from PBC outside of Mikey Garcia right now? How many years have Earl Spence Jr. been calling out Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia? Don't come to me with that bullshit, homie. Real talk, it's all love, but don't come with that. I'm speaking facts.
Since
Calling
2014.
these guys out for years and ain't got none of them in the ring. The only guy he got in the ring legitimately was Kell Brook, and he had to chase him down, and that's a matchroom fighter.
Listen, people need to stop living in the fucking bubble. Listen, what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna concise my point. We got to think outside the fucking box, the globe, the sphere, whatever the fuck it is. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. Terrence Crawford needs to stop being the fucking dog on the chain and start dog walking the master. Put a chain on his fucking neck. What happened was Bob Arum choked the chain on the dog. Bob Arum gave a few lashes to Terrence Crawford. Understand where I'm coming from. I'm not really talking about boxing. I'm talking about control. I'm talking about destination. If you don't have control of your destination in anything, you have fucking nothing. You have fucking nothing. Okay? People so fucking stuck up on who's fighting who. These motherfuckers need to stand the fuck up and man up. Man the fuck up. I'm sick and tired of all this bitching and whining. All these fucking fuck boys in the fucking media ain't talking about shit. Talking about, they act like pussy motherfuckers. That's what I'm fucking sick of. I'm not in a good mood today. You can tell, because World Breaker never goes World Breaker on this motherfucker, okay? I'm sick and tired of the fucking bullshit. That's what I'm sick and tired of. These motherfucking Negroes need to stand the fuck up and be men. That's how I feel.
I'm gonna slide in here and I agree. For me, man, I'm gonna try to ultimately I think this situation with Bob Arum is completely indicative of what it is that he's stood on and what he's represented in the sport of boxing forever. You know what I'm saying? He's always fucked over black fighters and minority fighters. He's always been in search of the great white hype. He's always sold the people that, you know what I mean, entrusted him with their careers short. So I understand completely what World Breaker is saying with regard to destination. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, at the end of the day, the time now is such and structured such that these dudes can take full control of their careers. They can take full control of their careers. You do not work for promoters. Promoters work for you. You understand? Like, their job is to promote your product. You have your own product. You have your own brand. You know what I'm saying? You have your own shit. You understand? And you have a connection to fans or so on and so forth. And so your promoter's job is to come in and enhance that. And if they're not enhancing that, if they are undermining you, if they are not using all of their skills, attributes, and resources to put you in a place to be successful, then what the fuck do I need you for? Why do I need you? You understand? That shit that and we've seen it, man. We've seen Terrence Crawford stripped of his, in my opinion, stripped of his dignity as it relates to the pound for pound king or his pound for pound legacy. We've seen it stripped when Teddy Atlas stood there in front of his face and said that Lomachenko was the top pound for pound in front of him and an active Andre Ward. That shit was orchestrated. That shit was intentional. That was something that was put together by Scam Daddy. Scam Daddy put that shit in place. Scam Daddy put that ball in motion. You know why? Because he's been in boxing for 80 fucking years. Period. Listen, he has the ability. Hold on, bro. He has the ability to do that. He has the ability and the skills and attributes and the resources and all of this shit. He got motherfuckers in his pocket. He got motherfuckers that owe him favors. He got motherfuckers that he know where the body at. So you better do what I do before this shit. That motherfucker's an old gangster. And he has all of that in the, and just for you to know that Just like that, he can strip you of your dignity in front of the world, because that was on ESPN. That wasn't on Bounce TV. That wasn't on Fox. That wasn't on HBO After Dark. That wasn't on none of that shit. That was on ESPN. And that shit for me is a direct, if that doesn't cause you to take your career and to move in a certain direction, then nothing will. So since you've made the decision to do what it is that you do, now you got to rock with that. You got to stand on that, whether it's loyal, whether it's, your lack of desire, like you might just want to fight or whatever it is that you do. If you're not going to take control of your career and not take the bull by the horns, if you will, then you got to deal with that shit. You got to deal.
Junior, let me ask you one question. I want to ask you one question, but let me ask you this question. Where does Earl Spence go after he smashed Mikey Garcia?
Man,
because K. Diddy and them ain't gonna fight him.
Mm-hmm.
Thurman ain't gonna fight him. Pacquiao damn sure ain't gonna fight him. He gonna go fight Thurman. You see, Thurman is food. Bob Arum ain't fitting to put Terrence Crawford in there. They talking shit, clout chasing, because he can't afford that dude to take no loss like that on that ESPN contract right now. So where does Spence go? That's why I'm saying to people. People think I'm hating on Al Heyman. No, I love Al Heyman. He's good for the sport, bro. But where is Spence in game after Mikey Garcia? Where does he go? He ain't going to Danny Garcia. They ain't gonna fight him. He ain't going. I mean, and then think about this shit. But then Adrian Broner, this motherfucker gets everybody. They don't have no problem putting him in the ring with nobody. But they should have been did this with Earl Spence. Earl Spence been talking about this shit for 4 years now. And who they put him in the ring with? Who? Lamont Peterson? Come on, man. Let's keep this shit 100. We built fucking Deontay Wilder's name. They didn't do that shit. We did that shit, Junior.
Facts.
Let's be honest. We made Deontay Wilder the hottest heavyweight in the world. We did that shit. We made him an A-side, nigga. Them niggas ain't doing their job. People out here caping for these niggas. No, we're not gonna cape for them no more. We did that shit. We got together and said, we gonna push Deontay Wilder and make him the hottest. Nigga, and I swear to God, nigga, he the hottest right now, nigga.
Facts.
Facts. So all I'm saying is this. We can't sit up here and bitch about Crawford, none of these motherfuckers. If them niggas ain't doing right by Earl Spence, who I believe is the best fighter in the whole division. That's what I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to see it. I want to see it. I can't talk this shit online. I'm tired of talking to motherfuckers saying I think he's the best. We ain't gonna see the fight.
Mm-hmm.
So all I'm saying is, it's bullshit. They supposed to have made sure that Porter, Garcia, and Thurman saw Earl Spence by now. He's been calling these motherfuckers out for 4 motherfucking years, man. It's bullshit.
Hey, Ticket, let me cook on that right quick. Let me tick on that, because you brought up a really, really good point, man. You brought up a really good point. You know what I'm saying? And I am guilty of this myself. You know what I'm saying? I sit back and I'm like, all right, well, these fighters run their own career. Al Heyman's just an advisor. This is no hate. These are facts. This is no hate on nobody. But every time somebody says something about a fight with a PBC fighter, what they say? Call Al, tell Al. So that means Al got to be more than just an advisor. He's got to be more than that. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at when you look at what has not happened for Errol Spence, this is since 2014 as he's been trying to fight these dudes, since 2014. You know what I'm saying? So if he hasn't gotten these guys since this long, for this long, but everybody's saying call Al, all the same fighters that he should be fighting are saying call Al, well, then who's the issue? Where's the problem? And then let's go even deeper into this, right? Charles Martin is an Al Heyman fighter. Charles Martin had the IBF title, but he went over and fought Joshua. I mean, where was someone making that fight happen for Deontay Wilder? You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm not going to go too deep into it, but I'm just pointing this shit out there because these are facts. I'm just pointing it out there. Now, I mean, just like my brother Ticket is saying, you know what I'm saying? If you look at where Errol is at, there should be no reason. And I'm not even going to say Errol will beat all these guys, even though I believe he would. But I'm not even going to say that. I'm going to say those fights should have happened if they're all within the same stable. It's the same shit that I give to Eddie Hearn with fucking Joshua and punk ass Dillian White. They could have been fought this motherfucker. He was ranked high enough to get those fights. You know what I'm saying? It's the same scenario over here. Like, why can't Errol get these fights that he should get? why can't he get them? You know what I'm saying? We can't talk about resumes if these guys are not willing to fight them to put them on the resume. We can't say who fought if the who is not willing to fight whoever. You know what I'm saying? That removes that from that. I'm sitting back looking at things, you know what I'm saying, trying to keep an even kill on the whole shit. And it looks to me like if everybody is saying call Al, but these fights ain't happening, then where's the issue? So there's a problem somewhere.
Let me jump in here, man. I I want to before I speak, I want to hear from Body Snatcher. Body Snatcher, how do you see this welterweight situation shaping out and straightening out? What do you think needs to happen for it to straighten out?
Man, first off, yeah, like we all be saying, everybody need to be fighting everybody. It's like, first off, all the ducking need to stop 100%. That's number one. Because if everybody fought everybody, we all as fans want to get in all the fights we want to see, y'all be happy, the sport be way more entertaining and everything. That's the main thing right there, for real. Man, getting them all in there, and then it feels like tournaments, and then the next person with a belt, like say if a person with a belt, like a Sean Porter, just say for example if Keith Thurman was acting like this and he would fight Errol Spence, no matter what the outcome be. Now that one person, like say if Errol Spence when he got 2 belts, or which I don't think it will, but say if Keith Thurman won, he would have 2 belts. Then they fought Sean Porter, then that make it interesting because 2 belts on line. Then the winner of that would have 2 belts. So we ain't getting that because we got a lot of ducking and everything, but that'll be one way right there to shape everything up, I'll say.
Let me say this. Hold on one second, bro. Chris Diaz, man, y'all are putting him in timeout, man. He needs to go. Don't put him in timeout, man. He needs to go. Kick him out. Out. Sing him a lullaby in the words in Ticket TV's lingo. He got to get the fuck up out of here, man. We not doing that, man. We not gonna disrespect sisters in here, man. That shit, I ain't going for it. And I wish it was in my face so I could rip your motherfucking lips off. You understand?
Let's just get his IP address.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say something about this right quick, man, because I think people are missing this thing when it comes to Keith Thurman and Errol Spence, man. When it comes to what was on the line, because I mean, my brother Body Snatcher said something, and I wanted to cook on that right quick, and I'm gonna give it back to you, Jude. Floyd Mayweather not only was willing to fight Keith Thurman if he beat Errol Spence, he was also going to put his belt on the line. So that would have been Errol Spence didn't even have a belt. So that would have been a unification fight because it would have been for the WBA regular belt because he was going to leave his WBA. He was going to put Floyd was going to put one of his other belts on the line. So that fight, if he would have fought him back then, and it would have been on Floyd Mayweather's undercard against the Andre Berto. It was going to be on the undercard against Errol Spence, and a belt would have been on the line. I want people to understand because I'm telling you, I've been doing my research on this shit. I want people to understand what level of ducking Keith Thurman did. What level of ducking not only did he duck being on Floyd Mayweather's undercard in his last so-called last fight, blah 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 against Berto. He ducked being on the undercard of that, getting all that visibility. He also ducked the opportunity of potentially getting a Floyd Mayweather fight and getting another belt. The level of duckery in that right there, and for that fight to not come to fruition when all of them dudes is with Al Heyman is a problem.
Yeah, let me get in here. Top Cats, let me hear from you, bro. Same question, man. How do you see the welterweight situation panning out, man? And what do we need to do to get it cracking?
Oh man, on the cool. My premise on the whole situation, man, I just feel like at the end of the day, man, boxing, it's a business, but the shit really a hustle, you feel me? So these motherfuckers, they watching their money, man. It's all about a profit. I'm going to put down X amount of dollars, and this is how much I'm trying to make back, you feel me? And in order to make that happen, I got to put the right type of people in there that'll generate that certain crowd or generate that certain revenue. So, I mean, right now it's kind of complicated, like they were speaking on Al Heyman situation. Al Heyman, it's only so far he can go in, and yeah, he want to make the profit off of that or their promotions or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? It's hard when these guys don't want to take those fights that'll put them in a situation to take an L. Look how Danny Garcia, they stuck his ass in the fire. We're gonna give you this free belt against Robert Guerrero, but after that, you're gonna have to defend that hoe against Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? So he said, all right, give me a tune up. Let me make me a couple dollars off it. So it's all a hustle. You know what I'm saying? Even though he eventually lost the belt. And so these dudes, they see what's happening, especially like Sean Porter. He trying to run off and get that feel of being the WBC champion. You know what I'm saying? He trying to go and get it. You got to get in there so I can actually make a profit. The same thing that's happening over there in the zone. I don't want to get too far off the topic, but you know what I'm saying? I just see it like that, man. For Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, man, that's gonna be an excellent fight, man. And honestly, man, I want those dudes to get paid off for that. So you know what I'm saying? If Earl got to go through Keith Thurman and the other guy, Sean Porter, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather see that route right there. I want Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence to really get paid. You know what I'm saying, off of that fight. But yeah, I don't see it shaping up. These dudes worry about their career. O can drop an O on your motherfucking purse. You see what I'm saying? So it's tough, man. It's complicated.
Yes, indeed. Let me go over to KQKC. Same question, man. How do you see this thing? Shaping out?
Well, with me, I think the governing bodies, first of all, if they don't want to fight each other, the best don't want to fight the best, let the governing body force them to fight. That way, either force them to fight or give up the belt. Simple as that. They grown. They know back in the days they did it. You know, they didn't care about the money. I mean, they knew they were going to get paid, but it's the legacy. Now, don't you want a legacy? Do you just want to get the money and just get a fight and go, or fight anybody and just leave? Don't you want to fight the best? The best they get out there? Don't you want to do like Sugar Ray Leonard did? Come out, retire and say, look, I'm the best. And fight Hagler? Then Hagler got beat because he thought he was the best and never laced up again. So that's what they need to do. Force them to fight. That's all. If you don't want to fight the best, then we're going to make you fight the best. How about that? Or give up your belt or your career.
Yes, indeed. I understand exactly what you're saying. You know what I mean? I think that there's a huge difference between with the governing bodies now, as opposed to the way they operated before, and it's all based on the money. We looking at a situation where we've had Keith Thurman, who ain't fought in 2 years, you know what I'm saying, still have a belt. So it's definitely some shit that they have to clean up with regard to the governing bodies as well. I think that, for us, for all intents and purposes, man, let me hear from Coach. Coach, what are your thoughts on what we need with regard to the cleaning up the welterweight division, bro?
Well, we need to clean up the division.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell, that's easy. That's real easy, man. To clean up this division, man, we gotta make the pussies all get in there and do what they're supposed to do and do their jobs, man. We've been talking about this long enough. Mm-hmm. Okay, you got the three-headed dragon, and also including Spence, and also now I get what World Breaker was saying. See, I was confused. Yeah, man. Yeah. That whole approach, man, where they want to let stuff marinate, that only worked for fighters like Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. It worked for them because they took advantage of the internet revolution with this whole boxing thing. They got to make these guys fight each other, man. It's too long. I mean, you got Porter and Garcia, they'll fight each other. You got Thurman who will fight, Porter and Garcia, but neither one of them will fight Crawford. Then you got Errol Spence talking about Crawford on this side of the street. So, I mean, now you got the whole little ball of wax, man. They need to force these guys to fight it. You know what? If anybody need to get props, it's Mikey Garcia. Hell, Mikey Garcia doing what the fuck these guys ain't doing, okay? Mikey said, fuck it. I'll fight Errol Spence right now. Hell, I believe in my skill set. But you got Porter. You got Thurman. You got Garcia. I mean, these three-headed pussies, I mean, they don't think they technique that good. They don't think they skill that good. I mean, man, they got to go ahead from the inside out, man. There's too many promoters that's making money on the back end. Okay, then you got corrupt judges, man. And if I go in deep, we got boxing basically ran by the mafia. But I'm not gonna go too deep into that point, man. It's too many of these niggas, man. They fuck boys. They sit there, and I'll probably say, hey, man, why don't you fight this guy right here, man? Hey, let's fight Errol Spence. He hungry, he ready, super fight. Danny Garcia, well, Well, but if he offered that same fight to Broner, people give Adrian Broner hell. Adrian Broner will fight Errol Spence.
Talk to him.
He'll jump right in there with Errol Spence. Okay, but they talk shit about Broner. And Keith Thurman, you know what, man? I can't stand this dude, man. He want to talk shit about Broner. Like, wait a minute, nigga. Broner fight the people that you won't fight. And if he get in there, oh yeah, I'll fight Pacquiao. Yeah, man. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you want to fight a 40-year-old dude, right? You want to fight his ass. You're supposed to beat his ass, right? But you won't fight somebody your own age, Errol Spence. You won't fight somebody your own age, Terrence Crawford. But you thought you had an advantage against Porter. Okay, you knew you can beat Garcia. That's why you pulled up on him, man. See, man, this kind of stuff, man, is going on, man. And as boxing fans, when I look, and this ain't no slight on any of the brothers, man, because I watch most of you guys' content when I get to it. A lot of you guys, but it's the same thing. We as fight fans, we're clamoring. We want to talk about these great fights. We want to promote these fights, but we can't promote these fights. We can only have fucking fantasy matchups. Okay, that's it. We can only have fantasy matchups where we want this fight. I see the Cali Enigma fantasy matchup. We clamor for these fights. World Breaker having streams on fights we need to be having. Ticket TV having streams. We need to have these fights. We all talking about this. Guys, we can't even do decent breakdowns because us as fans, we don't even believe that the fights will ever happen, y'all. We don't think that the fight's going to happen. You got Bob Arum, who 1,000 years old, still trying to matchmake. You got Al Heyman. I'm saying fuck Bob, fuck Al. Al won't even make a damn statement. Fuck Al Heyman. Hell, fuck Tom Laughlin. Hell, fuck me too. Shit. Because I'm trying to be positive about the damn sport. But folks, the problem is, man, all of these people got too much money in the pot, y'all. It's too much money. It's too much money to be lost. If Keith Thurman go in there and get knocked the fuck out, a lot of money lost. So we as fight fans, we got to sit and suffer. Guys, we're not going to see him fight Errol Spence till 2021 or 2022. I'm telling y'all, that's what's going to happen, okay? Keith Thurman, he going to find a way. He going to roll around and say, I ain't going to do this, okay? Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. You know Bob Arum probably going to block that damn fight too, y'all. We ain't getting that fight. Okay? And what? Whole time Sean Porter and K. Diddy Shitty Kenny Porter? Look, man, we can forget about them fighting anybody of any substantialness, anything. They're going to try to rematch Garcia. They're going to try to rematch Thurman. But they ain't going to let none of this new blood in there have some of that action. They ain't going to do that, man. And these niggas ain't even pay-per-view stars. How many pay-per-views Keith Thurman bitch ass unsold? How many pay-per-views Showtime Sean Porter? These niggas ain't even sold no pay-per-views. And they think that, they the best things. And here go Sean. Errol Spence pulled up on him. Ain't no fear in my eyes. You see it ain't no fear in my eyes. Nigga, shut the fuck up with that braid and the fade in your hair. Shut the fuck up. We know you wasn't going to fight him talking that shit. Then keep coming back to the game, Junior. Keep back talking all kind of shit, and then he get his ass whooped by Josecito Lopez. And Thurman fans, he got his ass whooped. He got his ass whooped, okay? Josecito wasn't supposed to do that to Keith. Keith got his damn head knocked off his shoulders because he was an arrogant, dumb fuck. We don't owe the fans anything. And that's another thing why Keith and these guys ain't going to be pay-per-view stars, because they don't respect the damn fans. Fuck all them niggas.
I agree wholeheartedly. I'm gonna address something Hyphy said. Hyphy said that Adrian Broner won't fight Bud or Spence. I don't receive that. I don't receive that at all. There's no merit. There's no rationale to even draw that conclusion. You know what I'm saying? None whatsoever. I know that Adrian Broner is like the whipping post for folks, you know what I'm saying? And based on, him and so on and so forth. But it's two things about Adrian Broner. First and foremost, he ain't ducking no work. He's not ducking any work. He will get in there and he will fight. That's first and foremost. He will get in there. He will fight. Right? Secondly, he is a salesman. He sells more than your favorite fighter. Whoever your favorite fighter is, Adrian Broner will outsell him. The end. You know what I'm saying? The end. I could bring up him staying loyal and all that kind of stuff, but all that what's understood doesn't need any explanation. You know what I mean? It's evident. So I don't receive that. You know what I'm saying? What you said, I don't really agree with it. Or whatever the case may be. I have no reason to believe that Adrian Broner will duck anybody. You know what I'm saying? At 147 or 140. And that's just what that is. You know what I mean? Like I said, I do understand. I do understand, you know, the thought in him being the person to just beat up on because people not getting with the shit that they want from their favorite fighter or whatever the case may be. But that's not that with him. You know what I'm saying? He's cut a different way. He's cut some ways, a bunch of different ways, but he's not cut from that cloth where he's ducking any kind of smoke. Period. Adrian Broner put himself in the situation. Like I said, you know, everybody's making business to be boxing to be a business. Adrian Broner has put himself in the situation where business has suffered. Business suffered. You understand? That fight against McDonough, business suffered. That was a decision that he made to go fight because that's the fight that people call for. You feel me? Business suffered because of that. Period. Facts. So I mean, you take that shit on somewhere else, bro. He ain't ducking. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna duck. He ain't gonna tap dance. He ain't gonna play no goddamn games with regards to getting smoked. He'll get work. Period. And that's just that. I agree with Coach 100%, man, with regard to money. It's a whole bunch of money in the sport, and everybody's eating, everybody's getting fucking fat. Everybody's getting full off of us, to be honest with you. So now that we done with all the the going back and forth and everybody, the fucking, like my grandmama say, the who shot John, you know what I'm saying? Now we done with that. What the fuck are we gonna do? Because the truth of the matter is, regardless of what people say, we control the narrative. We control the shit. We control the shit. We control the shit. If we really want to do something, we control the shit. And I'm going to tell you how. After Mikey goes in there, after Earl goes in there and executes Mikey, and after Bud comes right back behind him and execute Amir Khan, we need that fight next. If we don't get that, we ain't fucking with either one of you.
Hey, can I take it?
Either one of you. Go ahead, bro.
I was going to take it a little further, man. Since we got everybody here, man, and we on the smoke, we on the smoke city. This is what we can do, man. We the LDBC, man. We on this motherfucker 24 hours a day. We got niggas running. Julie, what time you get up and get on?
Man, 7:30.
Somebody come in before Kelly come in before you, huh?
Kelly come in.
Look, we got motherfucker by 5 in the morning. I seen Kelly on there one time, man. We come in from 5 in the morning all the way to down there probably 10 p.m. midnight. You feel me?
We go 11:30 midnight.
It's too many of us coming in this mother. We come every day. We get up and come to the same motherfucker. We'll leave a chat, go to another nigga chat, and speak to the nigga like we ain't seen him all day. You know what I'm saying? It's that much love in the LBC. This is my thing. It's a shame on us if we don't start practicing group economics, though. We got too many motherfuckers here, man. Too many able bodies and minds, man. And they down with the plan. You know what I'm saying? We got to start, I think it was World Breaker said, we need a sanctioning body. Fuck it, we need to buy a sanction. Goddamn right, we need to buy a sanctioning body or something. Everybody else hustling. It's so many different people making money in boxing. That's why it's so hard to get a top fight or the best to fight the best. Because everybody, you got different people that's their own promoters and shit out here. I ain't got to fight nobody unless I say I want to fight them. And I'm going to make the best business move for me because I'm putting my own money up to get a profit. You see what I'm saying? So this shit here, that's why LDBC, that's where we come in. We need to get a boxing gym, a motherfucking sanction body. We need to get something that can make this shit tangible. And so you don't have to just log on to motherfucking YouTube. That shouldn't be the only way where you can find LDBC. We done made our presence in the game like Ticket just built on. You can't say, shit, we made Deontay Wilder a pay-per-view side, a star. We made him the A side. You feel me? So if we can do that for them, let's do something for ourselves too. And then we can go out here and then we can really get them fights. Shit, if we putting up the money, we got LDBC promotional company or some shit around here. We can put up the money. We can get in and bid on them purse bids and shit with their ass. You know what I'm saying? So it can happen, man. We can make it tangible. We got the able bodies, the mind. We have the platforms. And a lot of these brothers, everybody built their shit from scratch. And look where they at now. Look what this shit they came to. You know what I'm saying? From a vision. So it's up to us where we go from here. But it'll be a shame on us if we get on this bitch every day and kick the shit with each other and we ain't trying to put something tangible in place. We done built the foundation. We got the followers. We had a platform and shit. Now we need to build on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Group economics.
So I was saying, Top Cat, I was saying I made a video about this maybe about 3 months ago about how you got the NFL, the NBA. They got players unions, that look after their players. Boxing, they don't have a player union, the LDBC. They can make it where you don't have to come out your pocket to get insurance to pay for your injuries. Keith Thurman said he had to pay, big bucks cash for his injury. We can maybe, have some kind of fighter union or provide some type of insurance. It could be Medicaid, it could be anything. I don't know, but we can get more involved in it. I don't know what it might be, but just some suggestions can be thrown out there. That's all.
I'm with it, and I'm with everything y'all saying, and I agree 100%. I agree with the top cast. I agree. You know what I'm saying? 100%. I agree. KQKC. I'm a little more vindictive, and I'm gonna tell you why. Bro, I'm not like I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a sucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just the fact, man. I'm not a sucker. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing in me that you wouldn't look at me in my real life and think that I'm a sucker. You wouldn't have a conversation with me longer than 2 minutes and think that I was a sucker. You wouldn't look at my family and you wouldn't think that I was a sucker. If you see my upbringing, where I'm from, just like everybody else, we from where we from. I'm not a sucker, and I recognize a hustle. I understand it, so I see what's going on. My problem is I can't stand for it. I can't stand for it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm at this point now where I understand, especially with excuse me, with my area of study, and I understand the power of marketing and events and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? From an athletic standpoint, when you're dealing with sports, you know what I'm saying? So I understand all that. So I see exactly what it is that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And they are letting this shit build, and I get it. You feel me? So if you're letting it build, okay, why don't I go ahead on and let you do what you do? But I'm gonna hold on to my coins, goddammit. I'm gonna hold on to my coins until I'm getting what I want. You feel me? And that's just what that has to be. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at it, we just had a prime example of it dealing with HBO. You know what HBO did? They went away from the buying force in the sport of boxing. They went away from having black fighters. They went away from having Mexican fighters, and they predicated their boxing programming around Eastern European fighters in America. How fucking stupid is that? Whose bright ass idea was that? You feel me? And you see what happened. That shit went belly up. You feel me? Their boxers had to scatter like roaches. They all over the place because they decided to go away from the purchasing power. They went away from that and said, we're going to go with Eastern European fighters. That's what we're going to do. Yeah. What one of you dumbass, ignorant son bitches decided to do that over at HBO? Are you kidding me? You understand what I'm saying? So it's there. So what I'm saying is, but if we collectively, we have and I'm talking about us. I'm not talking about black people. I'm not talking about, independent media outlets and their followers. I'm not talking about that, man. I'm talking about us, the motherfuckers that's in this stream, the people that the LDBC channels, the 10,000 people that we all interact with every day. Okay, we have the power to say, look, you feel me? We want this fight, bro. Period. If you don't give us this fight, we not supporting this shit. This shit that. And we not gonna talk about it, because if we don't talk about the shit that don't get talked about, I don't know how y'all watch the sport itself. I don't know how y'all watch media. I don't know if y'all do or not, but I watch the shit. We dictate the narrative. These big ESPN, Darren Raphael, you know what he's doing? He's looking to see what the fuck we talking about, and he's writing his shit accordingly. ESPN is looking to see what the fuck we talking about, and they're doing their coverage accordingly every day, day in and day out. If we don't talk about the shit don't jump. You know why the fuck it wasn't no big shit about the GGG Canelo fight? Because we wasn't fucking with them full throttle. You understand? We have that kind of power, and if you don't give us what we want, not only are we not gonna watch your shit, we not gonna talk about it. And if we don't talk about it, it don't get talked about. Which brings me to another point, and I'm done. And I had to say this here because I addressed it in a Punch Junkie. We have all this power that we talking about, and these little ignorant ass fighters won't even come talk to us. You motherfuckers gonna start to acknowledge us. You motherfuckers gonna come here and talk to your fans. You gonna have to, because if you don't, we gonna make your ass obsolete, bruh. You're not gonna be bypassing Blue Blood Sports TV. You're not gonna bypass Town Business. You're not gonna bypass Cali Enigma. You're not gonna walk past these brothers and go sit there and talk to all these other goofy motherfuckers who are plugging you in with a fan base that don't even fuck with you, nigga. You're not gonna do that, bruh. And then we the ones funding the bill for you. We didn't done that. We did that shit with Floyd fucking Mayweather. And when we needed him the most, he didn't even open up his big chapped ass lips and say that Black Lives Matter. He said all lives matter. He don't fuck with you, nigga. He don't fuck with you. He don't fuck with us. He did that after we put $1 billion in that bitch pockets. He did that. Ain't uttered a word of support for us. We out here getting killed in the streets like goddamn dogs. He ain't said shit. He running around here fucking collecting hoes. And he call it girl collect. He collecting hoes with our money that we put in his pocket. Ain't nobody, motherfuckers want fucking with Floyd. The only reason they fuck with Floyd is because we made him something. So they want to see him fail because of us. It wasn't because he was running around here just talking shit. It's because we was cheering for him. And they have a thing in them where they want to see anything that we touch destroyed. That was him. We built Floyd up. We did that. And you don't fuck with us, bro? We didn't see that. So if you bitches don't want to come and talk to us, cool. Watch how this thing play out. Don't end up on the wrong side of this shit, man. You want to fuck around and go talk to somebody because a motherfucker want to ask you how much your goddamn belt costs. You know what I'm saying? What kind of clothes you wear? How much is your car and all that fuck shit, man? We ain't on that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? For all intents and purposes, man, like I'm gonna speak for myself, goddamn it. I'm the man where I'm from. I'm for real, man. I'm me, bruh. You think I'm gonna run around and do you understand? I can't go home if I run around and ask a bitch ass nigga how much his belt costs. Real men don't do shit like that where I'm from, bro. I can't go see be sitting at the tables that I sit at and I'm running around here asking a nigga how much his car costs, bro. My wife won't even look at me the same. I come home and somebody be eating my goddamn porridge. But y'all got to get on the right side of this thing, man, for real. And if you don't, watch how this thing play out. Watch how it play. It ain't gonna play out in your favor. And the last thing, I'm going to stop after this. I swear, I'm going to stop after this. Deontay Wilder, man, he's ours, bro. He off limits. If you say something against him, bro, we riding. Don't you see? We riding. If you say something against, if you utter a goddamn word against that man, we riding. He ours. He with us. You feel me? Like it ain't, you can't, and it don't matter what kind of love and respect. And I said I'm gonna quit talking about this because of the love and respect I got for the OG and the shit that Andre Ward is connected to. And I love it and I respect it. But Andre Ward is an example. Man, we love Andre Ward to death. He was dead wrong. He was out of pocket. He had to get chastised. Bottom line, had to. Tim Bradley, we don't even fuck with you. You speak a word against that man, bro, we riding. Period. Because he ain't doing nothing but he doing everything we calling for our champions to do. He on the quest to prove that he the best. He trying to prove he the best. He ain't saying he the best. He ain't running around leaving boxing for years. You know what I'm saying? He out here trying to fight the best. Period. That's what he doing. And he representing us. And he representing us right. He representing us like a fucking warrior. And he's standing on it. Everything he stand on is the shit I stand on. That's how I live my life, bruh. Y'all fuck with him, man. We riding. Period. And we got the you know what to do it, man. BFTB, man. Go ahead on, man, and give me your final thoughts before we get up out of here. Nah, fuck that. I got one more question. We're gonna swing around real quick before we get out of here. And it's gonna be a quick one. BFTB, real quick. I'm gonna ask you a direct question and we'll come back and visit it next week, man, and talk more in depth. We got Eddie Hearn. Is Eddie Hearn a good promoter or not?
Man, hell no, that motherfucker ain't no good promoter, dog. Bro, hold on a second, bro. Listen. Now people will hear me say several times that Eddie Hearn is a smart dude. He's a smart dude because he knows how to milk this motherfucking cash cow he got. He is not a good promoter, dog, at all. Bro, if this dude wanted to be a good promoter, he would listen, man. Junior, you said a whole bunch of shit, dog, and it was all real shit. Probably in this live right now, there's probably some Eddie Hearn fucking trolls in this live right now, listening to the Smoke City Mobcast to see what the post of the people is at. You know what I'm saying? To see where that shit is at. I guarantee you that's it. If this motherfucker was a good promoter, he'd go listen to one of these motherfucking dick riding trolls that he's got and have these motherfuckers make the fights that we want. It's wide open. It's the ability to make good fights is right there. It is in the hands of these so-called good promoters. They can make it, and if they made those fights, motherfucker, you turn the lights on, the flies is gonna come. Bro, it's just that simple, man. This dude, you cannot say this motherfucker is good if he isn't giving us the fights that we want to see and he has the ability to do it. That's an oxymoron saying you cannot say he's a good promoter. It's an impossibility. I can go on that forever, dog. I can go on that forever. But I'm gonna leave it at that. There is no way that you can say Eddie Hearn is a good promoter when he has the ability to make the fights that we want to see. He has it. And matter of fact, fuck it. Since you sparked it, I'm gonna cook on it, man. I'm gonna cook on it until you tell my ass to stop. Listen, man, they come in here talking about this, how 50-50 is not a good deal. Why the fuck isn't it? Somebody explain to me why it is not a good deal. This is bread that none of these motherfuckers have. So he's talking about 50-50 of money that he don't even have. It's not like it's 50-50 of his money. It's not like he's coming out of his pocket for 50-50. Shit, the motherfuckers that buy this fight for a Deontay Wilder fight against this punk, pussy, moist, soft, homo-ass coward, Joshua, the majority of them is going to be us. And we want to see our king fucking fight. We don't give a fuck about this fucking homosexual. We don't care about him. Bro, this bread is coming from us. So he's talking about 50-50 for a fight. Bitch, nigga, that money is ours. What the fuck you talking about? Oh, he don't deserve 50-50. Bitch, nigga, you don't deserve 50-50. This is Deontay Wilder. We are watching this. We will watch this fight for Wilder because he's in it. That's a fact. Because if you look at this bitch nigga Joshua's numbers, none of them add up. We will watch that fight because Deontay is in it. Point blank and period. So he's talking about he don't deserve 50-50. 50-50 of what, you bitch nigga? This ain't your money. You don't got this bread. This ain't your pot. Oh, he don't deserve 50-50. He don't deserve this. This is more in line with the question that you just asked about, is he a good promoter? Bro, if he was a good promoter, he would jump on 50-50. Because 50-50 is 100% profit for his bitch ass. That's not his money. That's not made money. This ain't money sitting in a box somewhere waiting for that fight to happen and then they can split it the fuck up. That's what I don't understand what these fuck boys are not getting with this. That ain't his bread. That is our money. Deontay Wilder is our champion. Joshua don't make that bread without us. And Eddie Hearn fucking knows it. He could easily make this fight. Easily, he could have been made it. That 50-50 is 100% profit for Anthony Joshua, no matter what it is, because he don't have that money in the bank.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Let me take it over. Let me take it over to KQKC. KQKC, same question. Is Eddie Hearn a good promoter or no?
No, sirree. No, sirree, Bob. No, he's not. He's a smart man, but he's a pathological liar, man. You know, BF, best fight the best is right. You know, Eddie Hearn could have made a lot of good fights, you know, but he came over here the wrong way. Now he reaping what he fucking sowed, you know, and now he's about to get put out the country pretty much. You know, anybody that's a good promoter should know that Chicago is not a boxing city. Boxing, we don't really care about, except for a few. Kansas is not a boxing city. 2,000 people leave the fight, and he gonna lie and say they didn't know it was another fight, and you paid your money, you don't know that? It's printed right on the ticket. And you're gonna have two New York, and they can't even fight in Brooklyn, in the Blockade Center? No, he's not a good promoter, but he's good and smart at getting what he can get, and keeping Anthony Joshua in the dark. Anthony Joshua, yeah, he know what's going on, but he don't know everything that's going on. That's why Eddie Hearn and Mastro was called to the floor on Parliament. It's something like our Congress, and it's still going on in court. No, he's a dumbass. That's just what he is. So I'll leave it as that.
Yes, indeed. Let me go over to Body Snatcher. Body Snatcher, same question. We got Greasy Eddie Hearn. Greasy Eddie, is he a good promoter or not?
Man, hell no, he ain't, man. Nah, for real, man. He started out the fight with Wilder and AJ. Man, all this negotiation, and now he want to come on when Fury and Wilder two about to come on. Now he want to come on talking about how AJ how AJ they waiting on the fight Wilder and all this and all that when we could have been seen a damn fight, man. Eddie Hearns, man. I say Oscar De La Hoya, nobody worse than him, but man, he next in line though. He the biggest fuck up as I know, man. Don't want to give us the fights we want to see, and then got a nerve to come out with this damn app, man. That's just like you asking somebody for example, like, yo, can you just do such and such for a favor, and then you don't get it from them and nothing, and then they go back. I mean, then you go back and try to do something else with them for them, for example. So nope, not even close, not even close at all, and can't rock with this dude and never will.
Yes, indeed. Top Cat, same question. Is Greasy Eddie a good promoter or no?
Oh man, hey, y'all might as well talk shit and swallow spit about me, man. I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say, goddamn right, Eddie Hearn is a good promoter. He do everything that you want a promoter to do, goddamn. He took something from nothing, and he made it into something, goddamn. He put a lot of his fighters in the best. He don't give a fuck. He gonna go in there and pay them sanctioning bodies. That's what I want my promoter to do, goddamn. Go in there and get me in the rankings. Whether if he have his own hidden agenda behind it or not, you know what I'm saying? Dylan White, he ranked in down there every sanctioning body at heavyweight right now. You know what I'm saying? People like him. I seen how he changed Tevin Farmer life. Tevin Farmer a champion now, man. He making more money than he ever seen. He able to help his family out and shit. He like a lawyer. If I'm looking for a lawyer, I need a motherfucker who can lie. Goddamn, Eddie Hearn go out there and lie. He protect his fighters from the media and shit. He go out there and pay media. It's some niggas on YouTube. Some niggas out there in the chat, our favorite YouTubers, goddamn, getting paid by Eddie Hearn and flew out. You know what I'm saying? He understand controlling the press, controlling the narrative and shit. You know what I'm saying? He made good moves for himself. He got to deal with the zone. He's stuck in the mud right now, but he still was able to make it. Use what he had, get his company Matchroom, and open doors for him in America. He having a fucked up time right now, but he trying to crawl back. Not saying that he will. You know what I'm saying? I understand he won't make the fight. He didn't take the 50 mil. Because he would have fucked his own investments up and potentially fucked up Joshua credibility in the game. But he's stringing it on. That's what a good promoter to do. Now, us as the fans, we got to look at it different. But he the motherfucker that got to go in and get the negotiation, the numbers, and all of this type of shit right. He changed a lot of motherfuckers for his debt. I'm taking out the personality and who the person is, my feeling. I don't know them niggas. They ain't giving me no money, so I can't go that deep. You feel me? But the nigga, Eddie Hearn, he doing what you would want a promoter to do. You know what I'm saying? He putting these guys in position, you know what I'm saying, for people to know about him, for people to talk about him. And he, like I say, he getting them in these sanctioning bodies and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I say, yeah.
Yes, indeed. All right, now we're gonna go on over here. Coach, you there? Same question, bro. Is Eddie Hearn a good promoter or no? Coach then stepped away. Shame on you, Coach. You ain't there, Coach?
Man, I was waiting to hear him too.
Coach then stepped away. Shame on him, man. Shame on him, shame on him, shame on him. I know y'all probably want to hear my thoughts. I don't know if y'all do or not. Shit, I'll share. Briefly.
Turn up.
Come on, man. I think Eddie Hearn, man. I'm not sure he's a good promoter. I don't think he's a good promoter, and I'll tell you why. Because he's had, I think he loses the ability to think rationally. I think he loses the ability to think rationally, similar to what we said just now with what BFTB said when he talked about the 50-50. 50-50 is an excellent deal for the Joshua fight. 50-50 on a $100+ million fight. You understand? You get your cut of that. That's epic. Having your fighter walk away from the biggest fight to be made in boxing was not good from a promoter standpoint. That just was not. That was a good opportunity. That was the excellent opportunity to broadcast your brand to the world. Just like what my brother Legendary was Topcast was just saying. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if he had allowed and pushed his fighter in that fight, then you wouldn't be able to. There's ain't shit else you could do. What more can he say? You know what I'm saying? What more can he say? If you looking at Eddie Hearn and you looking at what he does for his fighters, and here we have a fighter who was in the biggest fight to the biggest heavyweight bout that's been made in the last decade. You feel me? Like, what more can I say? If you fuck with mushroom boxing, this is what's gonna happen for you. We taking people all the way up. You know what I'm saying? And he missed it. And I think that his inability to make consistent, sound decisions makes him not a good promoter, man. His sure, he's willing to, trick off the money and to do certain things and so on and so forth. But I feel honestly that just like that, that's compensation for something. He's compensating for something. Also, with his whole transatlantic US takeover, he left his home base wide open in the UK. So much, in fact, that Al Heyman has touched down in the UK. You got to be a stupid motherfucker to lose your footing on your home base to go take over the world. That's the rule, period. We all know you don't fuck up the for show chasing some more. You don't ever fuck up the for show. You got the for show. You got to lock the for show down. You don't fuck that up chasing some more. That's law. And he's done that. And now he's gonna lose his entire grip over the UK. And not just that, he also, in fucking around doing all this dumb shit and all this bullshit that he's been doing, he's lost his grip at the zone. Now the Mexicans are coming to take over the zone. So you can't be good. You know what I'm saying? Some shit ain't registering. You have an inability to make sound decisions. I don't think that Eddie Hearn is that smart. I think he's in over his head. I think he's fucking around. He came over here, he miscalculated. He got the shit absolutely wrong. He came over here disrespecting Shelly Finkel. You know what I'm saying? He came over here disrespecting Al Heyman. He came over here disrespecting Bob Arum, Oscar De La Hoya. When you come over talking about you about to take over some shit over here, where these motherfuckers, they've been doing it. And we do it for real over here. Y'all don't do it. No disrespect. They don't do that shit like we do it in the UK. In the UK, they don't do the shit we do. We do this shit for real. And so to come over here with that smug attitude, thinking you just gonna blink your eyes and come over here and run rampant, it's not gonna happen, man. And they gonna put you in your place. And they taking turns. You know what I'm saying? They taking turns putting this man in his place. Period.
Can I say one thing else on that, Junior, man?
Go ahead, bro.
Hey, hold on, Bill. Before you turn up, I just want to say something real quick before you turn up, Bill. Hey, I just want to say this, Junior. Hey, you asked was he good and not the best, so I want to say that.
I got you. I got you.
So let me just tell you how not even good he is. This is factual proof, all right? How this man is not even good. He's smart. I'm not saying take it away from his smartness. I'm just saying he's not a good promoter. Not even close. Bro, you had Kell Brook when Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather fought each other, and that debacle came. He was ranked number 1. Okay? He was the number 1 welterweight in the world. The IBF champion, the number 1 ranked welterweight in the world. He was in line to fight anybody that was trying to be anything. He had Jesse Vargas? Yeah, Jesse Vargas was a WBO champion, right? The WBO champion. Kell Brook could have fought Jesse Vargas and been a unified champion with 2 belts. He could have ducked Errol Spence. Listen, I know we don't like to hear this, but he could have went the WBO route and said, I gotta pull a Joshua. I gotta defend my WBO title. He could have ducked Errol Spence and kept that eye. You know what I'm saying? Instead of putting him in a unification bout against Jesse Vargas, who he would have destroyed, you put this man in against a middleweight and never fighting at middleweight in his life, and you put him in against a middleweight, a guy that's supposedly called the killer of the division. You put him in against that guy as a 147. Why? Because you got paid out of it. That's why. You have no care about your fighter at all. None. There's no way in the world that Kell Brook should have fought Golovkin. Never. Never. You ruined that guy. And he was ranked number 1.
Hey, man. Sheesh. Well, I can say honestly, I truly believe we came, we saw, we slammed, we jammed, we made it do what it do, man. So we're gonna get out of here, man. And once again, keeping in mind that I'm still having our technical difficulties, we're gonna ride out, man. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in, man, to the Smoke City Mobcast. Be sure to subscribe to all of the brothers, man. Be sure to visit the LDBC website over at www.ldbcsports.com. Create a profile while you're over there. It's absolutely 100% free. Download the LDBC mobile app as well, man. Really, truly appreciate you. Never mind who you thought it was. This is the LDBC. We'll catch you next week.
And entertainment. Kelly Enigma, Boxing and Sports Network. It's your boy, Uber Sports TV. Smoke City. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Smoke City, my Smoke City. Smoke City. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Smoke City, my Smoke City. We right back in this bitch like we left our key. Smoke City. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Smoke City, my Smoke City. Smoke City. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Smoke City, my Smoke City.